with a World Mental Health Day, and this week with Student Athlete Mental Health Awareness Week. So 2 giant things within, everyday lives. So, as always, you are not alone in that sense. The fireworks look extremely great. They still go off.
Yeah, it's looking awesome. You have the police probably getting all kinds of phone calls saying, I keep hearing gunshots going off. What's happening? Ma'am, it's okay. It's Elk Grove High School's homecoming. Expect a lot of fireworks tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Wheeling scored 113 points, but that came a lot on their one win where they put up 46 on Maine East and won 46-0. Where on the other side, Elk Grove has spreaded their points out a little bit, but a lot lower of a total with 81 only. But averaging about 14 points a game is Elk Grove. But obviously, I think 14 is going to be – you're going to need to score more than 14 here tonight to win this one.
Yeah, I think that, in watching both teams warm up, a lot to watch, a lot of passing. I don't think you're going to see a lot of deep passes, so I think it's going to come down to tackling, right? The defenses maybe getting that key turnover, strip tackle. Maybe someone picks it up and runs back, maybe even a kickoff return. But yeah. I don't see it being a huge, high-scoring battle, but, we'll see.
Yeah, I feel like 1st to 28 can kind of seal this one away possibly, but also Elk Grove giving up 224 points on the other side, Wheeling giving up 309. So both teams on the defensive side have given up those points. Who's going to be able to take over and control that? And obviously whoever gets the first down offensively sets the tone right away. If Elk Grove, they definitely want to make sure they get a long sustained drive. And on the other side, if it's them on defense, they want to make sure 3 and out for Wheeling and get them off the field. And it looks like Wheeling is going to kick this one away.
Yeah, it's always hard to tell if they won the toss and deferred to the second half, but regardless, we're going to start with the ball.
Yeah. Elk Grove in the yellow home uniforms, what we've seen all year. And on the other side, Wheeling, white tops, beige bottoms, Navy helmets, a lot like the Navy midshipman look for the Wheeling Wildcats. As the kicker, number 66, Damian Maldonado, ready to kick this one away, and we'll be ready to go here on homecoming between the Wildcats and the Grenadiers. It is a beautiful 62 degrees with a slight breeze, not really much, though, to handle anything, as we are officially underway, and it is received by the Grenadiers at the 20, and it's brought up by Ethan Otano. Otano, good bring out to about the 39-yard line until all players swarm him on both teams, and that's where the Grenadiers will take over.
Tackled by a gang of Wildcats.
Yes, exactly. I think all 11 players were on Ethan Otano.
It looked more like a rugby scrum there.
Yeah.
So who are we going to have, Nathan Dean?
Yeah, it looks like Dean is quarterback. See, last time we were here, we did see Luke Maher in that second half and showed some really good signs as a junior. The multiple times that we've seen him.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to see, but obviously we want Nate Dean to finish this game as he's a senior, final one here on homecoming. As he works out in the shotgun, he has 2 receivers to his left, 2 receivers to his right. Motion man. And they do hand it off in the motion.
Oh, in a big hole.
He's gone. Tego Miles.
He's gone.
Tego Miles sets the tone early with a 61-yard touchdown rush. Tego Miles.
There you go. They're bouncing. They're bouncing in Elk Grove. Well, there's our first big play of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great jet sweep action there by the Grenadiers. The offensive lineman set the blocks perfectly, and Miles did the rest with the burst of speed. 61 miles to the house.
Yeah, and there was one thing I noticed was that as he went in motion, no one came with him. So they were in his zone coverage. They had a perfect play called because there was no one out there. Once he broke that corner, he was wide open.
The kicker, the holder is Nathan.
And they fake here.
Well, no, bad snap. Got to improvise.
Incomplete, and it is 6. Good news with that, though, obviously it's incomplete. But Dean is your placeholder, so if it is a bad snap, you have your quarterback to throw that one. Obviously, Wheeling was able to adjust right away. But we remain 6-0 here after a 61-yard touchdown rush by Miles on the first play of scrimmage.
That's a good stat builder for Miles.
Yeah, absolutely.
1 rush, 61 yards. I mean, that's a 61,
Averaging 61 yards. Yeah.
Well, let's see if he sustains that throughout the night.
But that's a sign of what the Grenadiers are going to be able to do tonight. Running the football may be a huge success. And they've done that very well this season. When the offense looks good is when they're running the football.
Yeah, that having that multifaceted offense, in games like this is where it really comes in handy.
Yeah.
Because I imagine they're going to probably try to stick with the run a lot, maybe throw some short hitters, some short screens, but I think eventually we'll see Nathan start to throw it. It just feels like it's going to be a dangerous game, right? Like any play could be broken.
Mazur to send this one away after the bobbled snap. A 6-0 lead for the Grenadiers, and they try an onside kick it. It is caught, though, right at the 49-yard line by number 21, and that is Brian Areola.
Good job by their front linemen to stay put on that and not get caught up in running back. 10 yards, it made it 10 yards. So if that ball would have dropped, Elk Grove could have had a great chance.
Tried to take that one out of the the UCLA playbook, as UCLA played that on last Saturday against Penn State after they scored their opening touchdown. But now we get to see the first chance here of Christian Campos, the quarterback for the Wildcats. He has a big running back behind him with Michael Krakowski, and it is handed to Krakowski. He'll get about 6 yards on the first carry.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see if the Elk Grove front can stop him.
Yeah, he is listed as 215 and 5'11". And honestly, I don't know if that's right.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, and jacked.
Yeah, and then they're going to have, I think that's going to be a steady dose of him tonight.
On here, he's listed as the tight end linebacker, but last 2 plays, he's lined up in the backfield right behind his counterpart, Campos.
Wheeling's got a pretty good-sized line, so see how Elk Grove handles it up front.
Motion here with John Scallon. Right back to Krakowski, and he'll pick up the first down, continue to chug forward for a pickup of about 3-4, and it'll be a first down at the 39-yard line of the Grenadiers for Wheeling.
39-yard line.
So now if I'm the defensive coordinator for Elk Grove, I've seen them run the same play 2 times right up the middle.
Yeah.
And I'm going to challenge my guys to say, hey, we got to take that play away. We got to be firm up the middle, bring in my linebackers, make them beat you on the pass.
Yeah.
But I think Wheeling's got a plan right now, and their plan is to, they're going to go RPO, and he's probably going to hand it off most of the time.
Yeah. He does have 3 receivers with him. Here's the motion again, once again with Scallon. This time Scallon gets it. John Scallon finds a hole, falls forward for a pickup of about 5 to make it 6 for a pickup. 2nd and 4 here, as Wheeling has been able now to find a little bit of dose here running the football.
32 looks like. That's a gain of 7 yards.
Yeah, they're definitely built for running. That front 5.
Marion Smith on the tackle.
So wide receivers, Anthony Alvarado, John Scallon, who has moved in motion on every play, and then the near guy here, I can't see his number. It looks like it's number 8 maybe, but here's Krinkowski once again. Krinkowski cuts it to the outside. Krinkowski chugs to the 20 before he gets pushed out of bounds. Flag stays in the pocket. The people above us, the coordinators for Wheeling, wanted that late hit there.
Yeah, he was running and he was going full steam down the sideline, and he's just making a play there. That's a good no call by the officials.
That 3rd wide receiver is going to be Michael Matz for Wheeling, number 9.
Yeah, the way their pads are on the back, it kind of scrunches their numbers. It's hard to see it. Yeah.
But he'll be on your near sideline with Matz, Alvarado, and Scanlon, and once again Grakowski, who's got a steady dose here, 3 carries and a bunch of yards. And we got a offsides movement.
A lot of weird things happening there. And a flip.
And that was the kicker who got flipped, number 66, Damian Maldonado, also lined up as the offensive lineman. You don't see that every day.
No.
He's got a good boot then. This is going to be a false start on the Wildcats.
Yeah, there was a whole lot going on in the backfield.
Yeah. So it makes it 1st and 15 for Wheeling. As said earlier, Wheeling only win was on September 12th at Maine East, 46-0. So both these two teams are 1-3 at their respective spots here. So home for Elk Grove, 1-3, away for Wheeling, 1-3. So one of those are going to give the 1-5, or the 0-2 in conference is going to give, and as well as the 1-5 overall. As we have yet to see a Campus throw.
Oh, there's a
Instead,
fumble.
it's a bobble, and Campos able to dive right back on top of it. He was trying to do the QB option there himself. Would have had a little bit of movement.
Yeah, it looked like Scanlon was the man as we get the ball, and I'm not sure if he knew he was supposed to get it.
Yeah. So
down.
Looks like they're going to mark it right.
For a first down.
2nd and 19 to be exactly what this will be here. So these are, they may try and run it once more here, but if it's, 3rd and 10, you can see probably a pass obvious situation for the Wildcats, but you never know.
Yeah, they're in possible 4-down territory. You're deep in the other team's zone. So
and here's the flip to Krakowski. The offensive line trying to get the block. Looked like there was a hold from our angle here on number 67. Raul Pantoo, or 62, Mark Zamora. Instead, though, it's a pickup of about 5, and going to be 3rd and long here.
3rd and 14, 3rd and 15?
Yeah. Officially on the scoreboard here, 3rd and 16. So we'll see what Christian Campos, the 5'8 senior for these Wildcats, is able to do.
Taking a long time getting that play in.
Yeah. Krakowski still in the backfield. And he has 4 receivers lined up, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Elk Grove did jump off sides, and now that's going to make it 3rd and 11 here. Still long, but a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, and that's definitely something that we saw Elk Grove struggle with in the last game that we did here. Just jumping off sides, right? Against a lot of penalties for jumping off, so they got to be a little bit more disciplined down there.
Nicholas Montesinos checks back in here for the Wildcats. Seems like he is marked as a running back, smaller running back, but definitely will have another burst of speed. We'll see exactly what Wheeling is looking to do here on this 3rd and 10. And now Grakowski is lined up in the tight end spot. He does have Montesinos behind him. Is Campos. 1 receiver to our near side. That's Matz. And it's with Campos. Campos trying to get to the outside. Oh, a flag is thrown.
That's thrown in the area of a face mask.
Yeah. Coach O'Donnell is on the 25-yard line, and it is going to be face mask on the Grenadiers.
15 and a first down.
Yep. It's what could have been a 4th and 10 for Wheeling is now going to be a 1st and 10.
No, I didn't see it. I was, watching that play, and I didn't see anything egregious there, but it's not me.
Now 5 yards are needed.
5-yard penalty for face mask?
Yeah.
Incidental?
Okay. So, from what we were just overheard here to our left, if it is just touching or grabbing, not actually pulled, it's only a 5-yard here at IHSA. So it is 3rd and 5 instead of any face mask. Campos takes it himself once again. Big hole through the middle and is able to exploit it for the first down exactly at the 10-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and goal here for the Wildcats.
And I think that's going to be, we talked about keys to the game earlier and, big plays and stopping the big plays. One thing I forgot to mention was penalties.
Yeah.
They've basically allowed them to get that first down on penalties.
Yep. 2 on the ground.
They can clean that up and be disciplined. They're going to get a good chance at holding them. Still straight runs, no passes yet.
Yep. And here's another one. This one to Campos. Tried to bounce to the outside. 4 Grenadiers meet him and tackle him for a yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Near the 10-yard line. Might have lost the yard.
Good job by the
front line there.
Yeah, the front line and the safeties and linebackers came up to help out on that play. Really gave them a good push back. They haven't passed yet, and that's always the fear is that, if you bring the safeties up, they're going to throw. But they've not shown anything but run so far today. So you almost want to cheat up at least one, maybe two of the safeties a little bit.
Well, especially here, too, in this situation where they're 11 yards from the end zone, there's a good chance you're going to be able to recover from that ground because it's not as big of a ground if you're at the 50 and you got to recover more deep. As here's Scanlon trying to get to the outside. Scanlon cuts it back up to the middle, falls forward for a pickup of about 3, but it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 8-yard line here for the Wheeling Wildcats.
So we got 3rd and goal from the 9, right?
Everett Melody, the tackler.
This is a long, sustained drive here by Wheeling. 3rd and 8, looking to put points up are the Wildcats. Grenadiers exploded on the first play of scrimmage for that touchdown. So essentially, time of possession right now is all Wheeling, but no points to show for it. Here looks to be a throw. Campos
he's going to take it.
Now will take it himself, cuts it back to the way, and trot into the end zone. Untouched Christian Campos with the rushing touchdown from the 8-yard line. And it is now 6-6 here at Robert E. Haskell Memorial Stadium at Elk Grove High School.
So great job by Campos cutting back. Went to the right. Elk Grove over pursued him to that side. As soon as he saw that, he had 2 guys to beat. Gave him a little juke move. Walked it on into the end zone.
It looks like Campos is going to be taking the extra point here, possibly.
He can do it all, folks.
Going after Anthony Alvarado is the holder. The kicker is Christian Campos.
Yep. So wide receiver Alvarado.
Oh, it's blocked.
And it is going to be a dead ball immediately. But it is blocked, so we remain 6-6. Alvarado the holder, Campos the kicker, and the Grenadiers block it right away.
And hey, really quickly, let's talk about our first responders. They do not usually get enough credit. We should always be giving them credit where credit is due. They are brave. They are courageous. And with that, we have the fire department open house. So the Elk Grove Fire Department invites you to its annual open house tomorrow, October 11th, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Station 7, which is located at 101 Beesterfield Road, right next to Village Hall. And for many of you, it's right across the street from that Starbucks, so I know you know where that is. Right? Bring the whole family out to meet local firefighters, tour the fire station, explore fire trucks and equipment, participate in safety demonstrations, and more. So we hope to see everyone out there tomorrow. How about you, Chris? You going to be there?
I sadly won't. Dominican has home women's volleyball tomorrow afternoon.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah, you can say that.
I'll be on the golf course in the morning. So
that sounds like a blast. I was there this afternoon.
Nice. How'd you shoot?
An 85.
Good. Very good.
Yeah.
It wasn't a 9, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 18.
Right. So you can swing it.
Yeah. But then also, too, I can also not swing it.
Yeah.
Here is Tanner with the carry off the kickoff. Tied 6-6, breaks the tackle, gets to the outside. Ryan Tanner spun up, still on his feet. Tanner continues to go. 30-yard line and finally spun down inside the 30 to the 27. A courageous run by the senior Ryan Tanner.
Great run, and I'm not going to be the buzzkill here, but he definitely stepped out around the 56, around the 46. But, hey, a lot of commotion going on down there. Not enough referees, so we will play on. Great individual effort.
Yeah, he broke 4 tackles there at least.
Awesome. He kept going. This might come down to an offensive battle.
Yeah, and that would be fun for us to call.
Absolutely.
Empty set here for Dean. Miles in motion. They do hand it off to Miles. The jet sweep going the opposite way. Miles continues to run forward, falls down at the 21. And this is going to be a first down for the Grenadiers.
Just another well-designed play, but a great job by Miles of seeing the opening and cutting it up early, getting that 11-yard gain.
And the burst of speed that Miles has brought on his 2 touches have been incredible. So Miles and Tanner here on your near side of the screen. Asino and DiMarina on the far. Another one to Miles. Miles got met immediately. That one going to be tackled for a loss as the pressure for Wheaton by by Wheeling, my apologies, by number 3, which I don't see a number 3 on their roster.
I know there's definitely a number 3, but I don't see it on the roster either.
Yeah.
I saw him on offense too. And that's going to the far side. The cornerback read that all along.
Yeah.
So he was waiting for him, and he needed a block and couldn't get one. So
we have Tanner and Asino here on our near side now. Miles running towards that near side. Fake handoff, and it will be given to Miles. And Wheeling is now reading this jet sweep extremely well, as that one is stopped by Eduardo Juarez.
So that's one of those plays, right? It's also, the jet sweep is going to be the option of the quarterback of whether or not he wants to hand it off to him.
Yeah.
And, you got to see, if you see that lineman coming in there and he's standing in the backfield, you tuck that up and you go, yeah. Miles never had a chance for that one.
And now it brings up a 3rd and 16 here for the Grens. Except possibly 4-down territory, but need to pick up some yards. Pressure comes from Wheeling, and it is over the head of the intended receiver, Asino. Dean did get thrown down to the ground, but no flag. It stayed in the pocket, and that will make it 4th and 16 here with 2:40.
Oh, they're going for the field goal
to go in quarter number 1. Yeah, after the missed extra point because of a bobbled or bad snap, they will try and put 3 on the board here with Bart Mazur.
So what, a 39-40 yarder?
Yeah, this is going to be
a little over 40.
41.
41.
Yeah.
He's got to get that ball up.
And that Wheeling is bringing everybody here on this snap. Good snap, good hold. Mazur up and
it's
through
good.
The upright.
Nails a 41-yarder. I love
it. The junior kicker knocks it through for a 9-6 Grenadiers lead.
More fireworks.
Yeah, post-game fireworks here at Elk Grove due to homecoming also. So,
well, that was exciting.
They got to make sure if we think how the rest of the game is going to go with this first quarter, the fireworks may be shot off here all in the game.
Right? And I'm sure we got our Elk Grove Fire Department somewhere nearby, knowing that there's fireworks going off all over the place. Half of them are probably getting ready for the big open house tomorrow, and the other half are here.
Yeah.
With the hoses ready.
Makes it 9-6 with 2:35 to play here in quarter number 1. It's been an entertaining first quarter, but we can say about 9.5 minutes have played. About 8 minutes have been all Wheeling.
Oh, yeah. No, they definitely ball possession. And, if you can – when you get the ball, if you get points, right, and they sustain long drives, you stay a little bit ahead of them. A lot of times it comes out in your favor. So as long as Elk Grove keeps scoring when they have the ball, because that was maybe a 3-minute drive they had, 2.5 minutes for Elk Grove this last time?
I was going to say 2 minutes.
Maybe 2 minutes?
Yeah. After knocking through the field goal, Mazur sends us away with a 9-6 lead with the Grenadiers. And it's caught by number 5, Anthony Alvarado. Alvarado makes a man miss, tries to cut it back to his near sideline, and falls forward at the 27-yard line.
They say the ball's on the ground now. Referee's calling it down.
Both the far back ref and our near side ref said he was met on the ground. And that is where Campos and the Wildcats will take over here in their second drive. First one was at their 49-yard line. This one a little bit farther back here at their own 28.
I think we might see a steady diet of Campos and Krakowski here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Even though they did just trot out Montesinos, and Campos now makes the late trot here onto the field as the Wildcats wait for their senior quarterback. And it is Montesinos in the backfield with Campos right on his left hip. They hand off to Montesinos, and the Grenadiers have great pressure. 2 Elk Grove players there instantly. One of them, Griffin Ewan, and the other one, number 16, I want to say Jacob Bruford.
Nicholas Montesinos carried the ball that time.
He did a really nice job shedding a block and making that tackle in the backfield for a loss.
And that was kind of like the couple jet sweeps once Elk Grove got to this side, where the cornerback made their way up and was to get the stop.
Yeah, anytime you start running the ball outside, it's up to those cornerbacks to read that, get off their block, and get in there and make that play. Hopefully they can make the tackle. Otherwise, a lot of open room.
Yeah. Higher snap. Campos hands it off to Montesinos. This time he shoves forward to get the original yardage lost. And it should be here
once again, the ball
a
carrier
3rd and long
gain
situation.
of a couple of yards.
And Burford's limping a little bit. I was going to say, in the last 2 plays, he's been in on there. He's been
Third down
reading.
and 10.
Yeah.
So he knows that they're not going to be passing. So he's stepping up and just attacking the runner. He was able to get in on that second tackle in a row.
It is 3rd and 10 here for the Wildcats.
Look at that fireworks smoke. It's just sitting there.
It's so
above the field, not moving anywhere.
It's kind of like the stuff that the students over here put on themselves. It's like all
the
over
chalk?
the place, yeah. This
Nice
one,
pass.
Campos wanted to pass. The pressure
Oh.
was brought by the Grens. Campos scrambles out,
And they
spin
got
moves,
him.
and gets tackled for a big loss. This is by Eli Whaler. And the Grenadiers have forced a 4th and mile here for the Wheeling Wildcats.
What a great job by Elk Grove's defense on that, to know and understand that they're going to run, get off those blocks, and get through. And that time, Campos was running for his life.
And it makes it 4th and 21 here as we're under 30 seconds. Wheeling will have to run a play. Tanner is just past the 50-yard line, right around the 48.
Was Campos punting too?
Yeah, it is.
Campos, the punter.
Oh, they jumped off sides.
Penalty flag before the ball was snapped.
And it is that. So it's going to make it 4th and 16 here. It should really just push everything a couple yards forward.
Yeah, and probably make it to where, well, let's see, they're not going to start the clock until the ball snaps, so we'll still get the play in.
Yeah.
They're, just that situation. Oh, they're doing a 10-second runoff, so.
Okay, so that will get us to the end of the quarter due to that. We go to the second quarter. 9-6 our score here in favor of our Grenadiers due to a 61-yard touchdown run by Tigo Miles. A great kickoff return by Ryan Tanner to set up a 41-yard Bart Mazur kick for 3. And that is how we got to 9-6 on the Grenadiers side.
Yeah, it's been, so far first quarter, what can we take out of this, right? So ball possession was definitely in Wheeling's favor, even though Elk Grove came out with more points. But, that first drive, Elk Grove was a little bit on their heels, not really sure what to do. A lot of runs, trying to figure things out. But what I really like to see is that the second time that they had the ball, they knew that the run was coming, and they were playing the run, and they did a great job shaking their tackle. So that's a great defensive adjustment there by the coaching staff.
Yeah.
To get them back and ready to go. So hopefully we're going to see that sustain. It definitely feels like Wheeling is a running team. And
Yes,
so
run first,
Yeah,
run heavy.
The pass is going to be only when needed, and Elk Grove's going to have a chance to either make an interception or get Campos in the back.
As they did on that 3rd and long situation there. If Elk Grove can continue to hold them to 3rd and long situations, they'll be in a very good facet this entire game with 3 quarters left to go.
Second quarter begins.
Once again, it's Campos here to punt this one away. 4th and 16. Elk Grove does not jump off. Almost get there. It's a low line drive kick. Tanner does pick it up at the 45. Cuts back, stumbles, and number 3, once again, don't have him on Wheeling's roster, but number 3 is going to be credited there with a tackle on a nice little trip. He'd be going to the penalty box for 2 minutes if it was any other sport, or if it was hockey.
Yeah, and I think that was on that kick, Dominic Wesolowski came flying in there, and he almost pushed the
last
the
blocker
offensive lineman into the punter. That would have been something.
So 11:53 here after the punt to start us off in quarter number 2, and that sends Jordan Bruford in motion. Dean keeps it himself and nowhere to run as Wheeling able to find that number 21, Byron Ariola, with the first one to Dean.
So one of the things I liked in some of the previous games that we watched were those fakes and the quick passes, right? Running some guys up the seams. I think that Elk Grove definitely has the opportunity to get some big plays with the throwing game here. If they can go ahead and you get one of those in there, because Wheeling's starting to understand that they're going to run the ball.
Yeah.
And so you got to do something different. Keep them on their heels.
So 2 receivers, 2 Deans left, 1 here on our near side. And it is a wide receiver screen out to Asino. Great seal on that far side. Asino continues to roll. Asino down the sideline, tripped up by the last defender, but Joe Asino with a huge play for the Grenadiers.
Just a good call at the right time, right? 2 guys split out left. You got 2 defenders, no safety help over there, and all you had to do was beat 1 block.
And it was a diving effort by the Wheeling defender. Otherwise, Asino was to the house with another big play for Elk Grove. It still results in a big play, but not for 6, as now it's Dean here, marked at the 23-yard line, or the 17-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Grens. Dean keeps it himself, pushes forward, picks up a maybe 2 here.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, there is a flag on our near side ref as well.
False start.
Yep. And this is going to push the Grenadiers back here for a 1st and down. It'll be 1st and 15 instead of 2nd and 9.
And they're calling it on the receiver, number 3.
Number 3, that would be Matt DiMaria.
So they didn't like something that he did. He must have flinched or something. He was so far away from the ball, too.
So DiMaria and Asino here. You see him right in front of your screen there. Tanner one-on-one, alone on that far side of the field. High snap. Wide receiver screen here once again.
Oh, he's got
to
an opening.
Asino. He got a big block by DiMaria. Stumble steps forward to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Asino going with the high step there.
Yeah. And it is a 1st and goal here for the Grenadiers on the 5-yard line, a chance to make this a 10-point game.
And that's exactly what they needed after that penalty.
So this time they've taken the run off a little bit, and they've gone with the wide receiver screen that has worked extremely well.
A little confusion on the Elk Grove sideline on a substitution.
Number 58 came sprinting out, Everett Melody.
Yeah, it looked like someone missed their assignment to come out.
In motion, number 4, Nicholas Kovac. Bruford up the middle. Bruford continues to push. The pile keeps growing. Referees don't stop it.
Yeah, they're going to be short.
And it will be marked down at the 1-yard line. Good job by the referees there to let that play go and just see what exactly happened in that pile.
That was our 2nd rugby scrum of the game.
Yeah. Everyone basically on the field was it pushing that pile either direction.
I'm loving this eerie cloud hanging out over the field right
and
here.
And it got even more into towards the middle.
It's just right over the field. And as you see, there's no wind here tonight. Flag is still.
Here's Dean. High snap. Fakes it, keeps it himself. Dean continues to go, and he's going to be stopped right at the 1 once again. Asino doesn't like that he was stopped. He thought that was a touchdown. Now it's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and goal at the 1.
Tush push time?
All right, they ran it 5 times in a row yesterday, did the Eagles.
I think
almost lining up here. It's trying.
And
it's a great stop by both teams.
He's in.
Fight for it.
He fell in
no
across
sign.
The line. Put him up.
And there it is by the near side ref. Nathan Dean with the rushing touchdown from the 1-yard line gives the Grenadiers a 15-6 lead.
Fireworks. Yeah, that was, it's impressive, Wheeling's front line. I mean, they're a bunch of big guys, and they really stood them up. It took that last effort to just get over and fall in barely on the other side of that line.
And it worked out.
But, all you got to do is break the plane with the ball. So.
Yep. And here is Mazur. This time the extra point up and through the uprights. And it's 16-6 here with 9:28 to go in our first half. The Grenadiers have scored on every possession so far this evening.
Ball control, not really. I mean, another 3-minute drive, 3.5-minute drive. But you know what? As long as you're getting points out of that drive, it's not a problem. Defense looked really good on that last series. And it's that big play. It's hitting those big plays. And as we talked about before the game started, the key is going to be to mixing it up a little bit, hit some of those big plays. It's going to open up, and you're going to get them the score. So
yeah.
Stand around the 20-yard line.
Got some junior cheerleaders that look like on TV there.
Good to see all of you. Class of 1985.
Sounds like the Elk Grove class of 1985 in attendance here.
Oh yeah, we got. I got a shout out to do the class of '85 shortly.
Years ago. Wow. Good for you guys. Thank you.
As with a 10-point lead for the Grenadiers, Mazur sends us back away. This is a short one that's going to go out of bounds. Not what you're looking for after you just get a huge touchdown. That's going to set up Wheeling here nicely on their third offensive possession.
So while they're getting things sorted here, so class of '85, their 40-year reunion. Actually, a really good friend of the family, Carrie Glennon, who when she went to school here, her name was Carrie Gard. She was the class valedictorian, captain of the varsity cheerleading team. I wanted to give a shout out to her, but then also she wanted me to give a shout out to Nicole Zabransky, Craig Sullivan, and Carol Stempanato for coordinating a huge weekend for this 40th, reunion of the class of 1985. So it's pretty cool.
Yes.
First and 10 Wildcats.
Glad to see them out here. Always good to see some varsity grands, we'll call them.
Yeah.
We're not going to call them seniors. We'll call them varsity.
Alumni Grenadiers.
Yeah.
And we got a timeout here by the Wildcats. A little bit of confusion there to start that one away. But once we come back after the penalty, the Wildcats will start off at the 35-yard line in their third offensive possession due to the ball going out of bounds off the kickoff.
Yeah, so Chris, we just got to fall, right? And
sadly.
You've got pumpkins, Halloween, crisp chill in the air, and 2 weeks left of the Farmers Market in Elk Grove Village. So we've got 2 more opportunities to visit the Elk Grove Summer Farmers Market tomorrow, October 11th, and then October 25th. Runs from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Christus Victor Church right across from Popeyes on Arlington Heights Road. Shop for seasonal fruits, vegetables, pasta, bakery goods, salsa, coffee, and more. Visit the market's Facebook page for more information. So that's tomorrow.
And you're able to stop at the farmer's market before you go to the firehouse for the open house.
Oh, my gosh.
Make a morning out of it.
Couldn't be a better day.
First and 10 Wildcats, their own 35-yard
So
line.
Campos back on the field here for Wheeling, looking to have another long drive. As here is Scanlon in motion. High snap. It goes to Gronkowski. Gronkowski continues to push, and he'll get pickup of 7 yards for number 7.
I think we're going to see a steady dose of him.
Yes, yeah. They went away from him on that last drive, and it resulted in a 4th and 21 punt.
Yeah, tough to tackle.
Yeah, he is a big boy.
He's no Cam Scattaboo, but
what a guy, Cam Scattaboo.
Right?
He is something else.
He is just a brick house.
But honestly, that's kind of a decent comparison there, as he's only a senior, and if he continues to play his way, he can definitely be more. As here's Gronkowski chugging those legs forward. Looks like the far ref has him as a first down, and the near side does not.
We're going to have 3rd and 1 here.
Third
and a short one.
A football length.
It's going to be 3rd down, looks like, at the 44-yard line.
Gronkowski with that one. I haven't seen him on the defensive side, but he is marked also as a linebacker.
Yeah, I don't know if they're just giving him a rest because he's their workhorse out here. 3rd and short, obviously running situation. Might not be a bad idea for them to try to do a quick pass to see if they can get one.
Yeah.
And I don't think Elk Grove is going to be expecting it, but I do fully anticipate them running again.
Well, Gronkowski not in the backfield. It is Montesinos. Campos runs up to the line, pushes forward, and will get the first down there. For 45, he spun up with the ball somehow. That is Caleb Avalos. But they're marking him down, and it's going to be a first down here for Wheeling. So Wheeling possibly fumbled the ball 2 times. We will never know from up here, but they're marking him down on both of those.
Yeah, and God bless them, but I don't know that the referees are going to be able to get in there and actually see anything that's going on. So you're relying on the guys that are 30 yards away to make that call.
And there's no challenge.
No.
That won't probably ever make its way here to the high school level.
I hope not.
Yeah, I agree. Montesinos back into the backfield here. Scanlon in motion. We got a flag from the back ref. And I think this is a legal motion, yeah. It's on Wheeling.
Flag before the ball snapped. Be a 5-yard penalty against Wheeling.
So 1st and 5 now after that pre-snap penalty for the Wildcats.
1st and 15 Wildcats.
I think they might run the same play here. Seeing that they didn't call anything in, let's see if 13 goes in motion.
He's gotten in motion a lot. Here he goes. This time all the way through, looking to pass over towards his receiver. Once again, the numbers are a little tough to see, but
oh yeah, we need
caught by number
binoculars.
2, 8, and actually number 8, which we do not have a number 8 on the roster.
Let's make one up.
Make up a random name.
Bobby Smithfield.
So it makes it 2nd and 16. It's a loss of a yard there for Campos and the Wildcats.
If we get any more fireworks today, we might not be able to see the field.
Or at least the left side of the field. It would be like college. You just start from the 50-yard line, but instead of the 25 during those overtime. Here's another throw over the head of Grukowski, but it's caught by Anthony Alvarado and falls down right at the first down marker. Our near sideline has it, and then he's calling a first down for Wheeling.
That was a really unique play in that he was surrounded by 5 different Grenadiers, and yet they were. It all seemed like they were either going short for the ball or thinking it was going to be an overthrow, and no one actually went to try to break up the pass. So.
Yeah. And it did. I think everyone thought on their side that it was intended for Michael Grukowski. Instead, Anthony Alvarado slipped right behind him and caught the ball.
And I think it might have been tipped, too. It looked like a little bit.
Montesinos back into the backfield. He gets this one met immediately by the Grenadiers. Number 6, Ethan Otano, the first to get to Montesinos.
Nicholas Montesino, 44-yard line, no gain.
Makes it 2nd and 10 here as we're under 6 minutes to go in our first half. Just a reminder, since it is homecoming, we will be taping the homecoming presentation. Mark and I will be taking a break, but we will not be going anywhere, so you'll be able to see that whole thing in about 5.5 minutes of game time.
It's going to be exciting.
It always is.
Yep.
Here's a high snap. It's pitched out to Montesinos on the outside. He's trying to get around to the corner. Falls forward, maybe gets one, and it's another fumble.
Ball came out again after
yeah,
the
but
ground. Yeah.
Once again, they're calling him down. It's going to make it 3rd and 9 here for the Wildcats.
What are you thinking here? Pass, run?
I feel like Elk Grove is thinking pass, and I think Wheeling is going to try and catch him off guard with a quarterback draw type play.
Yeah, I like the draw here. I think they're going to, you're definitely in the 2 down territory where they're at on their side of the field.
Got to get a couple yards for sure. Here's in motion with Scanlon. Similar start to the play. It is a handoff to Scanlon. Oh, it is. Campos, there you go. Campos takes it and will get the first down. He had me fooled. Very good.
Yeah, no, and there were a couple of gruns out there, and I think they were fooled too. Break a tackle and enough for the first down. That was a good fake. Everyone bid on it.
Yeah. So that makes it 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line of the Grenadiers for Wheeling. I would love to see stats on just both of these teams' rushing numbers. I think it would be so great. Even though that last drive for Elk Grove was mainly on wide receiver screens, but I feel like for Wheeling it is 200 yards rushing. Obviously not that much, but something of that realm.
Oh yeah,
120 yards to 10 receiving.
They're closing in on it. They're just moving the ball up and down the field running.
Here's Grukowski on this carry, pickup of 4 yards for a 2nd and 6. As Wheeling continues to keep this time of possession and these long, sustained drives.
I think Wheeling is very happy and satisfied with ball possession, right?
Yeah.
I think they just know that, hey, we need to get a score. They'd like to keep it the rest of the half, punch one in, get it to 3. They're going to get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
So.
And, obviously the more and more you keep the ball, you keep Nathan Dean and the offense off the field. Huge thing to win a game because
fumble.
And this one's going to go down right away. But you keep the offense off the field, unless you're Iowa, where the defense is their best offense.
Right.
But all those things do matter, and as the game goes on, this defensive line for Elk Grove could get tired once they see maybe 20 minutes on the field plus.
Oh, yeah. No, there's definitely, fatigue is going to come into play.
And I think you're right where they're going to say it is 3rd and 10 here. So, again, 2 plays here to try and punch that first down, but 2.5 minutes left. I want to say this time of possession is probably 14-3 right now, or in that realm.
Yeah. They're going to call false start on the offense.
So, makes it now 3rd and 15 with 2:25.
Yeah, there was some movement on both sides.
Yes, there was.
We only got called for it.
Now play clock will continue to run once again, as we're 20 seconds away from the 2-minute timeout.
Elk Grove can get a stop here with 2 minutes left in the quarter. It's going to be a big boost in morale for them.
Yeah, and this drive has just been paused by penalties, and now they have to take a timeout. They're second of the half by Wheeling. Elk Grove hasn't taken one yet. They'll take it with 2:04 to go here in half number 1.
Yeah, and as long as we don't let up a big play here, I think, 2 minutes, they haven't been moving the ball very efficiently so far in this drive. So little short chunks here and there. So, they might get lucky and hold them here.
Yeah, aside from the one pass play that kind of got collected on 3rd and 15 in this similar situation, but now you have a shorter field to do that.
Yeah, but I also think at the same time that, if I'm the Wheeling's coach, I'm sitting here looking at the fact that, okay, 2 minutes left in the quarter, we're on their side of the field. We get down to maybe 3rd and long, 4th and long, and the time's running out on the clock. Love to get a score. Yeah. Maybe they'll try to open up the playbook a little bit and throw something downfield to see if they can strike lightning.
Yeah. Become a safe and confident driver for life. The Coastline Academy.
A lot's going to depend on this play right here.
They can help.
He has 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right, 2 to his right actually, and Montesinos in the backfield. Looking to throw. Campos, pressure comes. It's a screen and brought down immediately. It was intended for number 21, Byron Areola, and it's now 4th and long here for Wheeling.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it would have been better had he held on to that.
Yeah.
Clock would have kept running. It would have been a 7-yard loss.
4th down and 15.
So Campos did punt it last time.
Pooch punt here.
Yeah. Nobody back though for the Grens. And the ball is currently marked at the Grenadier 39-yard line. It is a long way to go with 2 minutes, but they've broken off a huge one already this afternoon. This same exact spot, 61 yards. Here's Scanlon in motion. They do hike it. 4th and 15. Campos in pressure. Dropped this one. And now it is 1st and 10 for the Grenadiers at their own 48-yard line with 1:55 to go here in half number 1.
That was a great job by Otano. Got pressure back there, knocked the ball out, and was able to recover it. Huge play for the Grenadiers.
And a chance to extend their 10-point lead now before they go into the break.
It'll be 1st down and 10.
Now I wouldn't mind seeing Elk Grove open the playbook up here a little bit.
Miles hustles off the field.
Oh, look, Campos is on the field.
Yeah. DB one-on-one here on the near side with Ryan Tanner. A matchup we haven't had to get to see yet today, but that would be a fun one. Fake handoff to Bruford. Tayin takes it himself and falls forward for a pickup of 8 yards and gets across towards Wheeling territory at their 43-yard line.
I'd like to see him go no huddle here.
Yeah. 1:40. They have all 3 timeouts. Plenty of time for the Grenadiers here to get 45 yards.
And Mazur's got a leg, so...
Yeah, he's already kicked one from 41. This is Brent Aubrey range of the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, here you go. He breaks it.
Here's Bruford. Bruford crossed the 30 and spins forward to the 27-yard line. And now this is kind of where Mazur kicked that first one, but Elk Grove is looking for 7, not 3.
Yeah, right probably at the edge of his range. Definitely want to see the, minute 12 left.
Yeah. Sophomore running back Eric Sandoval, first time saying his name all season, and he'll get the call with the carry. Sandoval stumbles forward. He was tripped up right at the line by number 1. Once again, we don't have a number 1 for Wheeling, but we're under a minute to go.
Yeah, Wheeling on their heels a little bit here.
2nd and 7 here. 24-yard line. Sandoval stays in. Receiver to the left. Sandoval gets it again up the middle. Met immediately by number 64, Philip Bolowski. And there's the timeout at 40 seconds exactly. This will be the first for the Grenadiers.
So, and I think that's a situation where you had a wide open wide receiver screen on the, on our side of the field, which is, balls in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
So they did not have anyone covering one of the guys. There was only one cornerback, and the safety was deep. I think they missed an opportunity there to get a big gainer.
3rd and 7 now for the Grens. Chance to put more points up here before we go to the break. 40 seconds left to go. Wheeling will get the ball back after the break, but will it be down by 10 or more? Guess we'll find out here in 40 seconds.
Time will tell. Time's a ticking. Nation getting the crowd into it over here.
Yeah. As you can see, the band ready to roll here at the halftime. Definitely want to stick around and see what that's all about. Is they are a grade A performance.
Band assemble, like the Avengers.
Dean gets a snap after the timeout. Fake handoff. Dean looking towards the end zone. Dean to Tanner. It's tipped by Campos. And it is incomplete for now. 4th and 7. 33.8 seconds on the clock. Here in half number 1. The ball was just underthrown. But it would have been a touchdown if it wasn't.
Yeah, I think that's one of those where you'd like to get that ball up in the air a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
Let your guy make a play on it.
And great job by Campos to get back and get a fingertip on that. Tanner still almost came down with the juggling ball. We're going for it here on 4th and 7, looking to throw. Dean towards Tanner's direction. Dean flushed out of the pocket, throws, and it is Tanner at the 10. Tanner will get out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
That's a nice play by Nathan.
And there's 24.9 seconds here to go in half number 1, and it's first down for the Grens at the 10. So first and goal here for Elk Grove.
And, Dean definitely had the opportunity to run there.
Yes.
But he made a great decision of, faking the run and getting a wide open receiver.
And
nice
able to keep now 2 timeouts still for the Grenadiers in their pocket. If they do need to run it here on possibly, they have the opportunity with 2 timeouts. And they will run it with Sandoval. Sandoval met at the 1-yard line and stretches over.
Touchdown.
Eric Sandoval, the sophomore running back, gets his first varsity rushing touchdown, what I can only assume, for Sandoval, and it makes it 22-6 here at Elk Grove High School, Robert E. Haskell Memorial Stadium.
Cue the fireworks.
People running the flags got a lot of work today, and I'm sure they love it anyway.
Yeah, well, at least they're not doing push-ups.
True. Mazer, the point after. 22-6. Dean the holder. Dean gets it down, and Mazer sends it through. Makes it 23-6 in favor of our Grenadiers here on homecoming.
And really, what a great job by Elk Grove of ball control, making the right plays. Under 2 minutes, running the 2-minute drill.
Yeah,
like champions there, getting all the way down, punching it in. Great job by the Grens right before halftime. Get all the momentum on their side going into half.
Referee's blowing the whistle at Elk Grove to get onto the field. 18 seconds here to go. Obviously plenty of time, but Wheeling only has 1 timeout.
Well, halftime is coming up, and the officials do have hot dogs waiting for them, so they want to get to them. Actually, I'm just assuming that there's hot dogs waiting for them. I don't know that for a fact. But
quick fuel up break for the final 24 minutes.
Give me a hot dog. Like Paul Skeens from the Pirates, who actually has a hot dog rolling machine in his kitchen. That's legendary.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
He really is. Mazur sends it away. And this one, once again, will go out of bounds.
The only negative to that is that no time goes off the clock.
So 18.7 still remains. Wheeling will take over at the 35-yard line. Have to go 65 yards here with only one timeout in 18.7 seconds. It's been a steady dose of run for the Wildcats. See if they maybe try and break one off or if they just send it into the half, knowing that they get the ball at the break or after the break.
Yeah, and I'm watching the sideline, watching the special teams coach, not sure if they wanted him to kick the ball out of bounds. You know, there's advantages to going out of bounds is that they can't run it back, but then also you give them more time to try to do something here.
It looks like they're going to run a play. He has three receivers here to our left on your near side of the screen. He has Krakowski in the backfield looking to throw out to the outside, and it's bounced in. Intended receiver Anthony Alvarado as well as John Scanlon. I assume they were trying to go to Scanlon for let him get out of bounds, but 3 seconds run off. We're at 15 seconds here in half number one at 2nd and 10.
I'm actually a little surprised to see him throwing. They probably got a bunch of tired guys out there because it looks like they've got a lot of guys that are playing both ways.
Yes, including their quarterback.
Right.
On our near side, once again, Alvarado and Scanlon here. They do hand off to Gragowski. Gragowski pumbles forward. A pickup of about 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Clock runs. And there's the timeout. 6.5 seconds left.
Back to the 41-yard line.
And, you know, Wheeling's definitely hoping that maybe they could break through here.
Yeah,
break something open. And I think their best bet would be a quarterback keeper here.
Yeah. Run that similar play that they did on 3rd and 10 with Scanlon in motion, fake handoff to him.
Yep, see if everyone runs with him and then see if he can break it out on the backside. Oh, look at those Elk Grove fans all covered in yellow dust.
Looks awful.
Yeah, no thanks. It's one thing I'm glad I didn't have when we were in high school.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a thing.
No. This is the only school that I've seen do it.
Yeah, we've never even, like, in high school, we didn't even have, like, themed games or anything like that.
Yeah, we had themed games. They were a lot of fun. Campbell's in the backfield. Krakowski with him. Throws out towards the bootleg. Throws down the field, and it's not intercepted. It's on the ground. And then 0.9 second remain on the clock for a 3rd and 4. Actually, this is going to be 4th and 4.
Well, you've gone for it on all the other plays. You might as well go for it now.
Yeah, and no time, and Elk Grove won't have any time unless it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score for the Grens. Might as well try and throw one or run one on a couple reverses, you know,
no
laterals, have some fun with it, possibly, is not being too crazy.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back to Elk Grove at all. So there's no punt here. Probably not a pass, so we're looking run. So Elk Grove is playing the prevent to not let anyone get back there. So
we have Scanlon and Alvarado here on the near side. Number 8 on that far side. Krakowski in the backfield.
Yeah,
and they are just going to knee it.
Very surprised to see a run there, or pass.
So we go into the break here at homecoming, 23-6 in favor of the Grenadiers. Time of possession doesn't tell the story because it has been all Wheeling in the time of possession market. But Elk Grove has put up the points, 23-6. We'll see, me and Mark will see you in about 15 minutes. But again, we are covering this halftime here. So enjoy that. Mark Malarczyk and Chris Randall, we'll see you shortly.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the main field for our halftime entertainment. Once again, the Elk Grove Grenadier Marching Band for your enjoyment. And now, for your enjoyment some more here, let's enjoy a performance from Orchesis.
It's hot. Come on. Come on. Come on. Woo.
There you go, Orchesis. Thank you, as always, very much for you entertaining us at these football games. Hey, and don't forget to mark your calendars and attend the annual Orchesis show, which will be in November on the 21st, the 22nd, and the 23rd. Save those dates for another evening of good entertainment. Thank you, Orchesis. Hey, if you bought tickets from the cheerleaders tonight in our Split the Pot raffle, grab that ticket now. Going to read to you the winning number for tonight's drawing. Okay? Here we go. 0, 8, 3, 8, 2, 4. 0, 8, 3, 8, 2, 4 is our lucky winning number tonight. $161. You can pick up, find cheerleader sponsors or someone, cheerleader moms or whomever, around the 20-yard line. They'll be there waiting for you. Show them your ticket and pick up your money. And thanks to everybody who participated. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to direct your attention to the 50-yard line. You know, it's homecoming here this week at Elk Grove, and we want to welcome the seniors who are representing our 2025 homecoming royalty that have been chosen by their peers. They are, first of all, Dalier Par Rodriguez. Next, Victor Trivanov. And third, Marion Trayvon Smith. The entire homecoming court was nominated because of their commitment to representing Elk Grove's legacy pillars. Our homecoming week festivities conclude with our Passport to Paradise homecoming dance tomorrow night.
Welcome back here. We're about ready to go here. Second half action between Wheeling and Elk Grove. Score 23-6. But first, we got a quick announcement.
Yeah, we'd like to take a moment to acknowledge that this will be Ross Rowe's last football game with EGTV. Ross is retiring in December after 23 years of service as the EGTV multimedia administrator. Among the many hats he wears in this position, he's been the executive producer of all EGTV sports productions and director of all football games. From all of us at EGTV, we wish Ross a happy, healthy retirement. Congratulations, Ross. You will be missed.
Congratulations, Ross. So a minute left to go here until we're officially underway. It will be Wheeling football.
I don't know if you saw that a moth just came in here and tried to attack us.
Yes. The second one here tonight.
Yeah, he's above our head. He's looking angry. I think he's angry that Ross is retiring.
Yeah, I agree. So, what were your thoughts there on that first half?
You know, it kind of went the way we thought, right? A battle between two teams that are kind of desperate for a win, and it came down to who made the big plays. And Elk Grove definitely had the bigger plays, and their defense really stepped up. So it's going to be interesting to see. Wheeling, smaller team as far as size, everyone's playing two ways. Yeah. Are they going to have the ability to sustain it through the second half? And is Elk Grove going to be able to, keep going? They scored every single possession. Are they going to keep it going?
Yeah.
Bring home that homecoming trophy?
That'd be awesome. And it will be Wheeling football here to start half number 2.
You feel that chill coming in.
Yeah, finally, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not ready for it.
No. I like I don't mind it at night. During the day, getting that 65, 68.
Yeah, true.
I like that.
Today was nice, though. I mean, it was around 70 degrees, but when the sun was out, it was nice. And then when it was a little chillier here there in the afternoon, or when the sun wasn't out.
I'm definitely not complaining.
No, I am not ready for the winner, as neither is probably anyone else.
No.
As number 23, Giuliani Saldivar receives the kickoff, and we are officially underway here in half number 2 at Robert E. Haskell Memorial Stadium on the campus of Elk Grove High School.
Let's see, the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line.
Trying to catch a score of the baseball game. Tigers and Mariners. Tigers
last time
2-1
during the
lead
break,
in the sixth.
it was 2-1. I checked 1-0 at one point there during the break.
Got an injury timeout of one of the
and it looks to be
Wildcats.
23, the ball carrier on that reception kickoff, Giuliani Saldivar.
Yeah, looks like it might be his right knee. Oh, he's getting up. That's a good sign. Limping off a little bit, but good to see him up and walking.
Yes.
I remember back in the the technology's changed so much in football. I remember going to games and when I was in grade school. Now this is dating me, right? And in high school, but back in the mid late '80s, and I was at a couple games where I saw guys get carted off the field on stretchers right after big hits and stuff like that. And definitely scary, and you never want to see that. And the technology though has advanced so much that these kids are in a much better position. So I love that. I think there's a freighter coming through.
Yeah, and here's Grakowski met immediately at the line.
I didn't even realize we had a shipping lane nearby. The foghorn of the that big freighter that just steamed by down Salt Creek. Just an excited Elk Grove High School fan.
Yes. Trying to pump up this crowd after the break, as it is 2nd and 9 now for the Wildcats.
A little more than 9 yards needed.
I'm going to have to think that Wheeling's going to have to start going to a pass.
Yes.
Here soon. Safety up on the line. Here's the pass.
Here is the pass. It is caught by Anthony Alvarado. A jumping pass. He's caught 2 receptions. This one's going to go for positive yardage, a pickup of about 3. So it'll be 3rd and 6 here for the Wildcats.
4 yards, 34-yard line, 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, I'm not so sure the way the offense is set up that they're going to be able to get many passes longer than 10 yards. So it's going to be a lot of short ones and have to break one.
Yeah.
But I think might be going back. Oh, Scadaboo's and split out to the left.
And he has trips here on our near side of the field.
There might be a screen set up to him. That's what I'm thinking. That safety better come up.
It is Alvarado and number 3. But now it goes to Alvarado at the 40, pushback, gets the first down and continues forward to the 44-yard line. And that will be a first down for the Wildcats.
First down at the 43-yard line.
Getting a little chippy out there.
Yeah.
What is it? What did we name number 3?
I forgot what you named him.
Scott Bradfield or something?
Yeah.
So at the 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
So Wheeling continuing to where they left off. A long 2 minutes. They've ran 3 plays, and 2 minutes have already gone off the clock.
There's a woman walking the parking lot dressed like Devo. You got the red hat and the yellow.
Grakowski back in the backfield. He gets the call.
Oh, and he drops
fumbles
it, puts it on the ground, and Elk Grove ball.
Jumped on top of it is number 58, and that's Everett Melody on the fumble recovery by Grakowski.
It looked like he never really had the ball.
No.
Ball was recovered by Everett Melody of the Grenadiers. First down, Elk Grove.
That ball was just sitting there on the ground.
Yeah, for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Everyone was in shock that it fell to the ground.
Add insult to injury, you fumble the ball, you got to stay out there.
Yeah.
Krakowski's just right back there in the middle. I bet he's looking to make a play here.
Snap, it goes to Dean, wide receiver screen to Asino. Asino has some daylight. Asino breaks the tackle. He continues to go inside the 10. Asino knocked down at the 4-yard line.
That's Joe Asino on the reception.
Now, that pass was a little bit low from Dean,
He's knocked out of
but
bounds.
he put it in a position that got him running for the ball, and that's what made that play.
Inside the 5-yard
And that,
line
you know,
somewhere.
even though you want to see that ball a little bit higher and make it a little bit easier on the receiver, he put it in the
4-yard
perfect spot,
line.
gave him a lot of momentum, and that was a nice play. I love to see that attack coming right out. Get that
Asino
turnover,
on the
go for it,
reception,
right?
down to the 4, first and goal.
And
to
now it's
go.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line. It is with Dean. Hand off to Miles. Miles at the outside.
he's in.
Miles gets his second touchdown of the evening. Tego Miles
4 yards
makes
out.
the score 29-6 with 9:25 here in quarter number 3. The Grenadiers are rolling on homecoming.
And Wheeling 6.
They got tail of two teams right now. You know, Wheeling is really on their heels. A lot of
Yeah.
guys with their hands on their waist, and you know, as we talked about, playing both ways, it starts to get to you. Even the best conditioned athletes, that's why they don't do it, right? But that was a really nice play, and there is a too many men on the field penalty.
On the Grenadiers. So we'll see if this is incorporated now or on the kickoff.
I don't think it's going to affect Mazer much.
No. And it will be incorporated right now.
Yeah, I think had they kicked it and made it, they
Kelly
could have
gets the
elected,
grand
you know, in
5
the
yarder.
pros. I don't know about
Yeah.
high
Dan
school.
Mazer, the kicker.
Uh-oh.
Bobbled snap
That's-
once again, another one. It's with Dean. Dean forced to throw a jump ball into the end zone, and it's
No?
Is it? The ref is
Yeah.
calling incomplete now.
Incomplete.
Its first signal was touchback.
And there's a penalty on the play.
Elk 29,
I wonder if this is going to be
Wheeling
roughing
6.
the passer here.
Yeah, they're asking Wheeling.
And
Illegal
illegal
man
man. Yeah.
upfield, yeah.
So it's declined, and it's now 29-6 here in favor of the Grenadiers after the 6-point Tego Miles touchdown for the Grenadiers. Both touchdowns by Tego Miles have been bad snaps.
Yeah.
And only resulted in 12 instead of 14.
Yeah, and you know, once you get that bad snap, it's just kind of all, you know, all hands on deck. Let's, you know, scramble, run around, and I guess toss it up for a prayer, right?
And almost came down with it. They were in a tussle there for a couple.
The referees want Elk Grove out there.
Yeah, that guy is rushing them onto the field very
Yeah.
quickly after touchdowns and extra points. So 9:25 to go. The Grenadiers up 29-6. We thank you for joining us here in second half action. He's Mark Malarczyk. I'm Chris Randall. And the Grenadiers have had a beautiful start to this game on a 61-yard touchdown run from Miles onto the opening scrimmage. And now a Miles touchdown to start the second half
Kicking off again for the Grants.
after a turnover recovered by Melody of the defense. And this one, Mazer has it kicked off and received at number 13,
Oh,
John
yeah.
Scallon at the 10-yard line. He'll bring it across the 25-yard line and falls
And
down at the
tackled
27.
by Caleb Avalos.
Big hit, took him off of his legs,
Yeah,
or took his legs off underneath him, dropped him on his back. You know that doesn't feel good.
no. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 27-yard line. Their own 27-yard line.
Ball at the 28.
Still a lot of time to play.
Yeah.
Down and 10.
You definitely don't want to go into, you know, any type of letdown mode here if you're Elk Grove.
No.
You kind of got them backs against the wall. It'd be really nice to put some more pressure on them. You know, and they'll be opening up the playbook here. So maybe you can step in front of a pass on one of these.
One-on-one coverage on the outside, especially here on the near side with Bruford. It's a fake handoff. Campos keeps it himself.
running.
Campos rolls, heaves one down the field,
Yeah, it's
and it
picked
is
off.
intercepted. This is number 5, Marion Smith. Marion Smith continues to go. Smith stiff arm and falls at the 27-yard line where the first play was ran.
Campos took a big hit on that play
Yeah.
after he delivered that. You know, and that was really close to being over the line of scrimmage on that throw.
Yeah.
And he paid the price. You know, so far 2 turnovers. You know, Wheeling, you know, they definitely look tired. And it's going to be, you know, if Elk Grove can put one in here, it's definitely going to change the game for the worse for Wheeling.
Yes, and the Grenadiers love every second of it. We have 2 receivers here. It is a handoff. This is Bruford, Jordan Bruford, navigating his way through the pile, and will be met at the 25-yard line where play will be blown dead.
25-yard line.
And I think at this point with Elk Grove, good time to see if you can really get some good creative runs going here, keep that clock running.
Yeah. Bruford stays in the game. Asino and DiMaria on that far side. We have Tanner on our near side. And it's going to be a screen to Asino. Another low pass. He bobbles it. Now he's trying to run all the way back to this side. He gets a block from his quarterback. Asino, positive yardage, pushed out at the 16-yard line.
First down. That was a great individual effort by Asino.
Yes, it was. And a great block by Tanner, or by Dean, to make sure Asino could get back to that outside.
Yeah, that play was going nowhere on the far side of the field.
9-yard gain.
So 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now for the Grenadiers. A chance to go up 30. It's handed off to Bruford. Bruford up the gut. Bruford falls down at the 10-yard line. And it's 2nd and 4 now after the pickup of 6 on the first down run by Jordan Bruford.
Ball's going to be at the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
I love what Elk Grove is doing right now. Stay in that no huddle. Get that play in quick. Wheeling is tired.
Here's another one for Bruford.
And he's in.
Actually, Dean takes it himself and will scramble up the gut for Nathan Dean, his 2nd rushing touchdown here this afternoon.
So Bruford had the fake touchdown right up the middle untouched.
True.
Everyone went for him.
And Dean gets the real touchdown untouched.
Yeah, and you know what? It's you got to love Elk Grove's response here and getting the ball and putting it in, scoring points. And, it's like you feel a little bit bad for Wheeling because you can see their guys are really struggling. Their defense is really, really tired out there.
Here's Mazer on the extra point. This one is sent up and through the uprights. And it is now 36-6.
Elk Grove 36 and 6. 2
very quick scores in a matter of 4 minutes and 11 seconds by the Grenadiers. It came out of the break with a 23-6 lead and is now 36-6 in a blink of an eye.
And here comes that referee and said, hey, get out here, kick the ball.
He must have a date or something later today that he's got to get to.
I think I saw him on the side swiping his phone to the right a couple times, and then he stopped once, and now all of a sudden speed up time.
Yeah. There you go. Whistle blows, sending them onto the field.
A lot of happy Grenadiers here tonight now. Yeah, so far it's been all Elk Grove since that opening drive.
Yeah, Tigo Miles really set the tone with the 61-yard touchdown run there. And like you said, Wheeling had a great response, a very long drive to make it 6-6. And now it has been 30 unanswered points by the Grenadiers, but no one on this side of the sideline is complaining.
No, not at all. Got some happy humans down here. Nation's feeling it over there. Cheerleaders hopping around everywhere.
Art Mazer again will kick off.
As he does, it's going to go towards Saldivar. He bobbles it. Saldivar, though, scoops it back up. It's actually Scanlon. Scanlon tries to get to the outside and tackled at the 20-yard line. The diving effort there by the Grenadier, number 13, Mikey Vasquez.
Yeah, that was that's the danger of the kickoff and dropping a fumble because oh, and there's also a personal foul against.
It looks like illegal hands to the face or targeting. I don't think there's targeting though in high school.
Yeah, it's going to be 15 against Wheeling. I didn't see what the play was, just the result of it, but. Anytime there's a kickoff and the ball drops, everyone's running down there. They can start getting excited because the ball's in the ground. And that's really where you see a lot of the returns happen because everyone's heading in one direction and he just picks it up and goes in the other direction. So that was a great, great tackle there and out in the open field.
So Campos And the Wildcats backed up in their own end.
So after the penalty,
First
ball
and 10 at their own 10-yard
10
line
Wildcats.
for Wheeling. Have to go 90 yards here to have some sort of response.
They need a couple players in the huddle back there. A little
They're
short.
straggling it onto the field here.
Is that Campos or new quarterback?
Looks to be
think
number
it's a new-
5.
Yeah, he's a new quarterback.
This is Anthony Alvarado. The play goes to number 40,
Michael
actually.
Krakowski.
Eduardo Juarez.
Yeah, Campos took a big
Take
hit on
ball
that
carrier,
end of that last
Eduardo
drive.
Juarez.
And I also don't know if I see Krakowski out there either. After
Pick up about
giving the guys a little bit
second
of a
and
break.
9.
Pickup of 1 there for Juarez.
Yeah, it looks like no, maybe Krakowski's in there on the split out wide right in the slot.
Yeah, yep. Alvarado gets the snap. Alvarado over, and
Ooh,
it's
that's
tipped
almost
by
picked off, too.
Scanlon. Otherwise, it would have been intercepted. But John Scanlon had to tip that one away from the Elk Grove DB. And it's now 3rd and 9.
Yeah, it almost looks like Wheeling's kind of run into that little bit of a desperation mode. And, you know, you do feel bad for them because they do look like they're just exhausted. It's been a tough game. Looking for some bit of hope here.
3rd and 9 at their own 11 for Wheeling. Definite run, throw play. And they'll QB draw it with Alvarado trying to get to the outside, and he'll lose yardage. Make sure the flags stay in the pockets by the referees. It looks like it will. Could have been a horse collar tackle, but Alvarado brought down inside his own 10 for a loss of 2 yards. For 4th and 11, Alvarado remains on the ground.
Yeah, I was looking to see on that, and he wrapped him up and pulled him around to the ground. It was just a good clean tackle, but Alvarado took the brunt of it with the ground.
Yes.
So while we got a break, mark your calendars. The Grenadier Athletic Boosters are holding a trivia night on Saturday, November 15th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Elk Grove Village VFW Hall on Devon Avenue. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. All proceeds benefit the Elk Grove High School athletic teams. So visit the Elk Grove High School website at d214.org/EGHS for more details. And I've been to those. Those are a good time.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they do. The Grenadier Athletic Boosters hold a couple of really nice events. I think there's this one in the fall, then they have a big one in the spring. And it's really a good time. Get to hang out with your kids' parents, friends, your kids' friends' parents, and share some good times and some Diet Cokes, and it's a good time.
As Alvarado gets helped off to the sideline, he is walking on his own power, though. As there's Joey, that's Scott, one of our camera people.
The official title is Camera Dude, right?
Camera Dude, yeah. And they will be punting this one away. 72, the punter, Eric Moreno. So Campos not also punting. You did take a couple punts earlier.
To receive.
Don't jump off sides.
High snap, but Moreno gets it away. Boots it forward. Initial bounce at the 42. Takes an Elk Grove bounce and then a second bounce. And it's going to be down.
It did not touch it.
Down,
absolutely
about
not.
the 38, 39-yard line at that spot. Grenz will take over.
That's one of those, you
It'll be
start
first and 10.
yelling fire, whatever it is that you're yelling to get away from the ball. That one was bounced back and hit Griffin Ewan.
Yes.
And then it looked like Ewan almost thought about maybe picking it up.
Trying to pick
there.
it up himself, yeah.
That's never a good idea.
So Dean out there still as the quarterback. 36-6 lead for the Grenadiers with 6:25 here to go in quarter number 3. Snap goes to Bruford. Bruford runs it up the gut. Pickup of 4 yards.
Jordan Bruford, the ball carrier. The tackler was Eduardo Juarez.
And it's going to be 2nd and 6 here for Elk Grove.
Give it 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
And it's still 6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yep.
We need some more runs, some sustained runs.
In motion here, Nicholas Kovac. And it's handed off to Bruford. Bruford, though, met immediately, and it will be now 3rd and 6.
Bruford carrying the ball for Elk Grove. And making the tackle for Wheeling was Michael Krakowski.
I assume that is exactly what the Grenadiers want. But they're not taking their time. They want to go, go, go.
Yeah, one-on-one on the far side.
Hand off to Bruford. He's on the outside. Bruford cuts back into the middle, across the 30,
he's gone.
across to the 25. Jordan Bruford to the house. A 34-yard touchdown run for Jordan Bruford, the junior running back, and it makes it 42-6 in favor of our Grenadiers.
This has been better than the 4th of July almost.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
They may not have any fireworks after this game.
Yeah, it might be, hey, sorry, we got to cancel the post-game show. We used them all up during the game.
Bart Mazur's kick. Once again is good.
It's up and through for Mazur, and now it's 43-6. A 37-point advantage for the Grenadiers.
6.
Tell you who's getting a workout tonight, that firework guy. Man, that finger, that trigger finger, he's just boom, boom, boom.
Gotta go. As there's 5:12 here to go in quarter number 3. Grenadiers have 3 scores in this quarter, 20 total points, and have more than half of their points scored all season in this game. They've scored 81 points in total. Tonight they have 43.
Yeah, it's a refreshing change for them tonight, and it's like, so far in the second quarter, just everything's going their way. So we'll see if it continues. Still so much time left in this game, over 17 minutes.
Mazur sends this one away, and it will be his 3rd punt out of bounds.
So, 35-yard line is where Wheeling will begin.
Let's see who's going to be calling the. Who's going to be back in quarterback? Campbell's back in, or is Alvarado back out? Timeout. They couldn't get it together after the. They had to call a timeout. A little bit of confusion. I didn't see Alvarado or Campos on the
there,
field,
and that was probably why the timeout had to come.
Yeah, I don't know if either one of them are available. So we'll see who their 3rd string quarterback is.
They only have Campos marked on our roster here as the quarterback.
Yeah, it looked like there was number 34 was taking some instruction before they called timeout. So we'll see who's out there for him. Referees explaining to him that they do not have 2 minutes for the timeout.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't see Campos or Alvarado. They got a new quarterback. It's number 34.
Number 34, his name, Nicholas Montesinos, and he's been the running back for a little bit here this evening.
Maybe they're running Wildcat the rest of the way.
And we got a timeout by Elk Grove and Coach Dan O'Donnell.
And they might have been missing a player.
Yeah.
No, they had 12. They had 11 on the field, and they just wanted to substitute. So, hey, what's a timeout at this point? Let's just burn them.
Yeah.
Back-to-back timeouts without any plays. So, here's a question, right? So, behind the south end zone, there's a tower with a green and red light on it.
That is a
Cam-
huddle camera.
Oh, it is?
Yes. Now, I don't know what you're getting from that huddle camera over there, but they're recording the game.
Huh. You only see the one.
Yeah.
Technology. Gotta love it.
So we use Huddle at Dominican for all of our recording live events.
Yeah.
And it's very cool on how it kind of works.
First and 10, Wheeling,
It's hanging up in the
45-yard
middle,
line.
like, exactly where we are, the middle of the field at our soccer field and basketball court. As here's the run by number 40, Eduardo Juarez.
That's Eduardo Juarez.
And it records,
the ball carrier.
like, you can choose what kind of angles and all that. So, like, if you want panoramic, which is what we use for basketball,
Picked up,
and soccer,
9
it
yards,
follows the
second
ball.
and
So you
goal.
don't have a man, like a person following. The camera pans with the action, and it's got one lens on the camera that stays put on the scoreboard.
Oh, nice.
So, and then for volleyball, you just use tactical, and it keeps the entire court length and just outside. So obviously the servers, when they run up, as here is once again Juarez with the carry, he gets the first down and more.
Again, Eduardo
That's pretty crazy.
Juarez.
That technology is phenomenal.
Juarez
Also,
across the 45
has
to
its
the
issues, of
47.
course. Everything
yeah.
does, but
3 yards
it has
and
been
a
very
first
good
down.
for what we've used.
Yeah, that's one of the things I've been trying to look at it when, my daughter plays college softball, and
Yeah.
we go to some of these games. Like, she was at Michigan on Tuesday, and I was looking around to look at the technology for the cameras, and
Yes.
for the the practice cameras to record the batters and the hitters and the pitchers, and then the game cameras. They have 16 different cameras inside the stadium recording all this stuff, and it's pretty wild.
It is. And that is exactly what I do. Sports information. It's so much fun, but it is a lot of work. As this one once again goes to Juarez.
Again,
Met up, going to get around to the 50-yard line, so a pickup of 3, 2nd and 7.
See, Alvarado's back in the game, so that. But again, that was not a very clean handoff, and he was kind of fumbling around with it a little bit before he got going.
Yeah.
Tacklers that time.
And Juarez is marked as a junior, 6 foot
And,
on the
Omar
mark there
Hernandez.
for Eduardo Juarez.
Yeah, between him and Krakowski, there's two big boys back there. Don't seem too sure as to what they're doing here.
Yeah, wide out here, empty set for Alvarado.
Looks like an illegal formation to me.
And they throw, and it's caught by Scanlon. He didn't see the pass until it was in his arms, but it goes for a first down for Wheeling.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of those where I don't think that the defensive backs were expecting a pass there because no one was looking.
For a first down. 38
So,
yard line,
one of the things I
first and
noticed is
10
that,
Wheeling.
Elk Grove had some substitutions, so they put in some kids I think that don't get a chance to play as much.
Yeah.
So, Wheeling definitely taking a little bit of advantage of that.
And as well, it gives everyone else here, the second stringers, an opportunity to play at homecoming.
Yep.
And as well, keep your team healthy for your next 2 games that are on the road.
Which are going to be tough games.
Yeah. Alvarado receives the snap, takes it himself, runs on the outside, cuts it back in, now bounces it back to the outside, falls forward for the first down. Finally brought down what seems to be the 24-yard line of the Grenadiers.
Tackled by Omar Hernandez of the Grenadiers. That's a first down.
The only
Alvarado
thing
picks up
that
the first
Wheeling's got
down at
going
the
against them besides the
23.
deficit of 37 points
23-yard
is
line,
the clock.
first and 10
Yes.
Wheeling.
They keep the ball moving, keep the clock running. There's an injured Gren over here on the sidelines, 13. Mikey Vasquez.
Yes. He was the one that got that big open field stop. Here's a throw. completed to number 8. That's number 8. We don't have his name.
The receiver on
Danny
that play,
Danny Greenfield.
Okay, we're at the 29 yard
He's got a
line.
backstory too.
Gain
He's
of
actually here from Australia.
probably 4,
He's
second
an
and
exchange
6.
student. Never played the game before in his life. But, during one of the gym classes they had, he was showing some athletic ability and said, "Hey, you want to try football?" Next thing you know, he's out here catching passes.
Yeah.
Loving life.
Handoff. It's actually going to be kept by number 21, Byron Irola. He's going to be spun down at the 21-yard line.
Dropped for a loss of about 3 or 4.
Snap like a twig out there.
Their first
He
score,
eluded the first
Elk
tackler.
Grove,
We gave a little juke move. He couldn't get away from the next
Connor
3.
Marmont. 21-yard line, so a loss about 3. We've got 3rd down and 8.
As we are under a minute, we will roll down to 30 seconds here in our third quarter, 43-6.
They get one more play off this quarter.
Yes, I think they're going to have to. It's at 20.
Yeah.
Flushed out of the pocket.
Couldn't get
and
away from
is
the
going
rush.
to be sacked. This is
Oh,
going
and-
to be the horse collar, though,
Gonna be a
by
loss
number
on the play
15
and a
or 52,
penalty
Chase
flag
McCormick.
also.
Yeah. They call it
Face
face. I don't
mask
agree with that.
violation
Face
I
mask.
mean, maybe he got his hand around there,
against,
but
Grenadiers.
I think
That
that's
was
kind of
loss
a mercy
about
call.
7 or 8, but with the penalty, the ball's going to be moved ahead. And it'll be
Man.
placed right at the
That's a gift.
10-yard line. That's a first down.
Yeah, that's the one thing you
First
never
and
want to
10
see
at
when you
the
make
10
that.
for
You
Wheeling.
blast through the line and you got them one-on-one and you got them
Yeah.
dead to rights, and then they get you for something. That's going to end the quarter.
And that will. 43-6 our score as we go to the fourth
Three-quarters
quarter.
in, it's Elk Grove 43,
All Grenadiers
and
in that one. 20
46.
points in the third. 43-37 unanswered points by the Grenadiers. But Wheeling knocking on the doorstep there as we head to the fourth.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we said, time's against them. Got 12 minutes, and this has been a sustained drive too. So,
Yeah.
what is it, about 5 minutes so far since they had the ball? And when you're playing chase, you're down that much. You need quick scores. So,
Yeah.
it's everything is going in Elk Grove's favor so far. Even the cheerleaders have some awesome configurations out there. That's going in Elk Grove's favor too.
Yes.
The music is going in their favor.
And no one's left. It is still a huge crowd, as they shouldn't leave. 43-6. Fireworks, hopefully, afterwards.
Yeah.
Depending on how much is left.
We'll see. If Elk Grove decides to stop scoring, they might save some. Maybe that's the game plan.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we don't want to disappoint with the fans with the after game show. We're going to slow it down a little bit. And I kind of like that game plan.
Yeah.
Probably the only people leaving are the parents who are like, you know what?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Yeah. it maybe the class of '85 reunion. They might have headed on to their next venture, their
Yes.
next venue. I heard
Someone did come in here and tell where they were going. So
I think I heard. I'm not sure we're allowed to say that on the air.
I don't know. So we won't.
It's a local Elk Grove, area.
True,
right?
true.
Local Elk Grove business.
Here's handoff to Juarez. Juarez rushes up the
That's
middle,
Eduardo
falls
Juarez
forward to
carrying the
about
ball
the
for
6-yard line,
Wildcats.
and it's going to be
the
second
end
and
of the
5.
second.
They can get a
Down
first
the
down
Marmot.
past the 1-yard line. So, and realistically, it is, second and goal, but anything past that 1-yard
6-yard
line
line,
will
second
be
down.
a first down for Wheeling, as they have a late substitution come onto the field here. Juarez steps off the field, comes in Areola. Alvarado, the quarterback here for Wheeling. We haven't seen Campos since he threw that interception. I doubt we're going to see him here the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think the shot he took after that play knocked him out of the game.
Here's motion. Hand to Scanlon. Instead, it is actually kept by Alvarado, and it is a touchdown for Wheeling. Anthony Alvarado, the ball carrier, and a 5 or 6 yard rush for Anthony Alvarado.
43 and
43-12 now our score.
And, you know, again, big morale boost for Wheeling.
Yes.
You know, again, they have had a difficult time stopping the Elk Grove offense tonight, but, you know, to get some positive points out there, I'd be surprised to see if, you know, I mean, they're down still a large amount. I'm not sure we're going to see an onside kick.
Yeah.
the extra point. The holder is Anthony Alvarado. The kicker, Damian Maldonado. His kick is good. So, Elk Grove 43 and Wheeling 13.
Here's that Wildcat flag runner over there.
Trying to pump up those fans.
Yeah, all 45 of them. Not a huge turnout from the Wildcat faithful.
Even from the beginning.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's left.
No. It's a beautiful night despite the score. It's still a great night out here.
Like you said, everyone's waiting for that big fireworks show.
That may not be as big as it initially was.
No. We know I think for a fact, we know it's not.
So we have 11 minutes to go. We'll see exactly what the Grenadiers' game plan is on this drive in their first drive of the fourth quarter. But they scored 20 points in that third quarter. The offense has been rolling, and it's a great sight to see here. And they are 10 minutes, 57 seconds away from moving 2-5 overall, 1-2 in the conference, and 2-3 right here at Robert E. Haskell Memorial Stadium. A siren went off, but we continue to play. Wasn't sure what it is.
Oh,
this
he's got
is
an opening.
Trevor Detloff with the carry out across the 40-yard line, brought down at the 41. That's actually Tigo Miles. The 0 looked like, or the 8 looked like a 0 there, but Miles with the ball carrier. So 1st and 10 for the Grens at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, if there's one thing we can say is that
for
us up here in the booth, these are not very friendly numbers.
No, not at all.
The white on yellow, and then the gold on white.
Yeah, not fun. All right, I want to say, Nate Dean is on the sideline, and this is Bart Mazur, the quarterback for the Grenadiers. And it is handed off up the gut for about 1 yard.
Yeah, I think if you're Elk Grove, you're at that point where you want to keep the clock running, right?
Yep.
I wonder where Meyer is if he's not available tonight.
Yeah, it's actually Isaiah Albazi, number 31, not 37. So Isaiah Albazi, the quarterback. The run there was Eric Sandoval. So we got sophomore QB now, sophomore running back in for the Grenadiers as they look to wash this game away with 10 minutes left to go. And here's Sandoval on this one. Sandoval cuts it up the middle. Sandoval still goes. Sandoval across the 45, down at the 42. And this sophomore running back, Eric Sandoval, is exciting.
That was a great run. 20-yard pickup.
Yeah, right at the 40.
Jutting,
so first
juking.
And 10 at that spot.
I like this. I like getting some of the guys that don't get a lot of chance to play. See what you're going to have for next year.
Yeah.
Get these guys game ready. And you know what? More importantly, they're running the clock, right?
Yep.
Keep that ball going. Keep it in between the white lines.
They took it. It looks like all the starters are out. It looks like you also have there Ethan Wetzel, wide receiver here on your near side. Tight end number 87, Ryan O'Malley. He's a senior. He's in motion now. And there's 2 new receivers on that far side. Sandoval gets the carry again. Sandoval out to the outside. Sandoval still out to the outside.
He might
bounces it out. 20, 15. Sandoval, one more tackle. It'll be Sandoval tripped up to the 2-yard line. But Eric Sandoval with another big run. Clock stops as he tripped up out of bounds. But the sophomore continues to eat.
And you can't. You want to take more time off, right? Get some sustained drives, but you're out there, your blood's pumping, man. I want it, and you're going to go for it. And I'd love to see that effort.
Yeah, and as well, Sandoval's trying to make a name for himself on this squad. You cannot tell someone not to run.
Nope.
And Sandoval, from what we've seen so far tonight, first time seeing Sandoval, he is a hard runner. There's a late substitution here for the Grenadiers. Alabazi throws it. Alabazi, touchdown caught. And that is received by number 80, Colin Redmond, the junior wide receiver. Gets it back up to a 36-point lead for the Grens with 9 to play on homecoming.
That was a nice play and a nice read.
Was.
So the safety bit on the run, on the fake run, and had him wide open in the end zone. Nice play design, nice execution.
Isaiah Albazi gets his first touchdown pass, the sophomore for the Grenadiers.
I think I'm a new fan of, let's see, number 72, Adrian Medina.
Okay.
The big house just ran off the field, man. He was sprinting. He was running hard. Went in there, made some plays, and, man, yeah, and it was good. It was fun to watch him sprint off the field there.
Well, hopefully the local McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King here at Elk Grove has a lot of students come up to them asking for a 50-count McNugget because they put up 50 points here on Wheeling.
There you go. The 50 count. Not many people know about that.
Gotten it plenty of times.
Have you really?
with roommates, but
Oh, okay.
never alone.
I have to say, you always feel like you could have. Oh, there's a little yelling going on between the referee and the head coach down there.
I wonder if it's a sideline warning or coach's box warning.
I don't know. They got an injured Gren on the side over there. I think he's upset about something that happened there. He doesn't look so good. He's laying on his back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened, but definitely drawing attention. Head coach is down there. He's still yelling at the referees. I missed out on that. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I didn't catch it either. But Mazer sends us back away.
Mazer on the kickoff.
Mazer. And received at the 11-yard line. Met almost immediately is number 14, Brian Salgado Ramos.
I don't know if that's 55 down on the
On
ground.
the return for
Anthony Christensen.
Wildcats is
I didn't get the number, but
Ramos.
he's in a little bit of distress down there.
And
Grenadiers
let's see,
starting
ball's
now to
gonna be at the
huddle
21-yard
towards him
line.
as well.
First and 10.
Wheeling getting the play, call from the sideline.
Oh, he's getting up. There's number 60. And there's no 60 on the roster. Of course not. Let's see if Wheeling can run off that momentum that they had from that last drive.
Alvarado still at the helm here. Hand off towards Areola. Areola pushes forward for a couple of yards. Pickup of about 4.
Okay, was Brian Areola. Picked up 3 yards, 25-yard line now, second down 7.
So 2nd and 7 here from their 25-yard line. In the fourth quarter, clock runs. Alvarado gets the snap, looks to throw, double coverage at his first target. Now he scrambles out to the pocket, gets a couple of yards, and then runs out of bounds at the 28-yard line. We'll see exactly where they mark it. Looks at in between the 27 and the 28. Now the ref on that far side moves another yard forward to the 28. So that will make it 3rd and 4 here for Wheeling.
Where were we? The 28-yard line, maybe? It's 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, he was running for his life there.
Yeah.
He had a pursuer and hot on his tail. .18, 3rd and 3. Another look to pass is Alvarado.
wanted to scramble then, and then met for a loss of about 4. And it's now going to be 4th and long here for Wheeling.
Yeah, that was a play where, design pass, looking to the right side all the way, sees he's not open, doesn't see anything from the left side, takes a step forward and just gets met.
Ball is at the 26.
We got a chant from the crowd saying, play
One
the seniors.
person.
Yeah.
Moreno to kick this one away for Wheeling. To receive here for the Grenadiers is number 88, Aiden Schwartz. He is a
That ball's on the
senior.
ground.
Moreno, though,
He's gonna
picks it
run
up
it.
himself. Oh, and he stumbles someone, but is instantly tackled himself.
Yeah, I don't
That
think
was a
he's
big
meant to be a runner.
No, absolutely not.
He had time. I think he panicked a little bit. Once that ball drops down, you don't know who's coming after you. So I think if he would have picked it up, he still had a chance to punt it.
To punt it away, yeah. It was first thought was I'm going to take this one
Yep.
all the way. Not the case. Great job by the Grenadiers there. Sandoval and Albazi back onto the field for the Grens here. Up by 37, and Elk Grove possibly looking for more here with 7:25 to play here in the fourth quarter.
I don't think they're going to be able to match their total season points so far, but
No, close to it though,
Yeah.
maybe. As here is Sandoval with the carry. Sandoval trying to push forward. The pile stumbles forward. He gets tackled down to the right. Pick up of a 2-yard 2nd and 8 at the Wheeling 13-yard line.
Nicholas Montesinos on the tackle. Also Byron Areola for Wheeling. 2-yard gain. 13-yard line.
taking a lot of time here.
Yes, they are. About 20 seconds on this one. Sandoval went to the wrong side, as so did Albazi. It looks like the ball's on the ground. Players jump in on it, and it looks like it will be Elk Grove ball, though. Sandoval, the ball carrier. Albazi and Sandoval not on the same page on which way that run was going to go.
Yeah, nothing worked on that play from the beginning.
Yeah.
And they're lucky that they didn't fumble it away. Oh, they're doing the wobble over
Game
there.
38.
Oh, yeah, they're taking as much time as possible.
Yep.
They're waiting until he holds his hand up for 10 seconds.
Now this one, once again, Sandoval on the outside. Sandoval stumbles forward to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, I'm liking him, man.
He is a fun runner.
He just gets in there and he's cutting.
This is going to be 4th and a length of a football here for the Grenadiers.
4th down and 1.
Mazur's down there like, come on in.
Yeah.
I can do it, Coach.
And if they do score 3, it is the 40-point where it would be a running clock for the last 5 minutes. But Elk Grove wants to continue to looks to see at this moment, let these sophomores at the helm with Albazi and Sandoval continue to roll. Here's the play call. It is Sandoval up the gut. Sandoval gets into the end zone for his third. Is that his third rushing touchdown?
I think it is, yeah.
Eric Sandoval, the sophomore. You didn't know who he was maybe before tonight. You sure know who he is tonight. 3 rushing touchdowns for the sophomore Eric Sandoval. And that makes it 56-13 in favor of the Grenadiers. Mazur to kick the extra point. High snap handled. Mazur through the uprights. And it is now 57-13.
What?
Someone say no?
It was good.
Oh, okay.
personal foul.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Outgrove after the play.
Again, I didn't see it.
No. So we'll see where they'll be kicking this one away. All right, every ref has now given the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty to or call to us.
Right from the 25?
Yeah. It will be from the 25.
Odds he kicks it out of bounds here?
Well, he just done it 3 times today.
I think they're pretty good.
So 33%. This one
It's going out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Kick out of bounds.
So where will they still start at the 35-yard line now, or since the flag will they start at the 45?
I think it's. I don't know. It's interesting. It should be the 35.
Still, then
Yeah.
that would probably be the smarter play there to kick it out of bounds,
Yep.
or just obviously you're up by 44 points, but fake onside kick it.
Yep. Yeah. Oh no, they're going to bring it to the 45. Oh, the 50
And more.
because of the 15 yards. So they move it 15 yards. That's probably the right play too. That's the right decision. I'm not even sure they really know though.
So Wheeling will take over at the 50-yard line due to Mazur kicking it out of bounds. Clock will run now.
There's a penalty on the extra point. So they marked it off now after the kickoff. So that's why it's at the 50.
Alvarado gets the carry, takes it himself. Makes one Elk defender miss, but not the second. Tackle is by number 44, Connor Marmot.
Yeah, this is 74 for Wheeling, one of their offensive linemen. He's limping out there.
Yeah,
He's at,
Pablo
Morales.
Morales.
Yeah, I think Wheeling's been taking a beating tonight.
Yes.
A lot of guys have been injured. A lot of guys playing both ways. Tough night for the Wheeling Wildcats.
A great night for the Grenadiers.
Absolutely.
A great way to end their home season. They do still have 2 more road games as they'll travel to Buffalo Grove and Prospect. On the other side, Wheeling will be home for their final 2 games against Rolling Meadows and Buffalo Grove. So both teams here have 2 tough games left. Handoff goes up the middle, continues to run forward. Was Areola there?
Brian Areola was about
we are under
there
3.5
for
minutes.
Picks up about 8 yards in the
smelling a
Grenadier
57-13
territory, the
final.
43-yard line.
Yeah.
Third down, 2, maybe 3 needed.
Third and 3 for the Wildcats. 3 to play here in quarter number 4. High snap handled by Alvarado. Areola gets the call, and it's going to be 4th and 1 now
Areola
here for the Wildcats.
picks up a couple.
So while we're waiting for this next play to come in, our next live sports coverage will be girls varsity volleyball against Palatine on Thursday, October 16th at 6 p.m. Look for it on Comcast Channel 6, Facebook, YouTube, or on the EGTV website at eg.tv.org. There's also a link on the website to the on-demand page so you can watch all games, including this one, at a later date and time.
Yep, I will be there on the 16th for that one.
Volleyball.
Yeah, my first volleyball game of the season. I know there was one earlier. High snap over the head of
That's gonna be
Alvarado.
trouble.
Tried to
And
scoop
he's
it up
gonna down
instead. He downs it, and that is where the
we got a
Grenadiers
fight.
will take over. And this maybe won't be where the Grenadiers take over. It's going to be a foul on number 67.
And it's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Adisho. So we assume this is going to be Wheeling ball.
It was after the play.
Personal
Still
foul,
Elk Grove ball.
Grove.
It's just going to be ensued 15-yard penalty from that down. Actually, it could be from that spot of the foul.
Yeah, nobody knows what to do
No,
here.
but the clock is going to run and run and run.
Yes. So the penalty happened after the play was over.
Yeah.
It should be Elk Grove's ball. Yep. First down, Elk
As
Grove.
we get this
Set
call
the
for
penalty
the second
and the
time.
personal foul march off. It's going to be
And I
at the
think our 57-13 final score is going to be.
Grenadiers first down.
Final.
Yep.
And assume that Abazi is just going to knee these last minute, 12 seconds away.
It's going to be a happy homecoming for the Grenadiers.
And a final win for all the seniors on homecoming night in their final home game of the 2025 season as we're under a minute to go.
You're going to be out there in the dance floor tomorrow night, just breaking down, loving this victory. It's awesome. It's exciting for the Grenadiers. Great job. Youngsters stepping in.
Yeah,
Making some
Sandoval
big
was
plays.
so fun to watch. I'm very excited to see him next year.
It's our favorite formation.
Yep, victory formation. Bears running back 3 Cohen would be doing the backflip at the end of it.
I thought they would have had to call one more play, but
Yeah.
At the conclusion of the
that's going to be it. And there go the fireworks.
Elk Grove celebrates a 57-13 victory here on homecoming.
Once we get out the
Hey,
lights, the
just
fireworks
great
show
game.
will
You know, from the
start.
get-go, Elk Grove came
Do
out
not come
firing,
onto the
scored in their
track
opening
or
drive, and
field
just
until you
never
are
took the
expected to
foot
do
off
that.
the gas.
Yeah.
And you just love to
Students,
see
we
it.
will
Great
let
for
you
them,
on
great
the
for the
field.
fans,
But
great
you
for
need
the
to be
40-year
patient so that we can
reunion
allow
group. So it was a
the
great
teams
night
to clear
overall.
the
Yeah,
field.
absolutely. Our final score 57-13. The Grenadiers moved to 2-5 overall on the season, get a huge homecoming victory. And from everyone at Elk Grove Television, as always, Ross, Debbie, Scott, Joey, Vanessa, and a very last time for Ross here on Robert E. Haskell Memorial Stadium.
Happy trails,
Happy retirement to Ross. He's Mark Malarczyk. I'm Chris Randall. Thank you for watching. As always, we know you enjoyed the outcome. See you Thursday night.
Bye-bye.